a very warm welcome. I am Shivaji Nilanjan Chaudhary, and I am one of the trainers for this training or to orient you towards the National Rural Livelihood Mission and also Tripura State's nodal body for the mission, which is known as the Tripura Rural Livelihood Mission. I know all of you are sparing time from your regular engagements, other programs, and coming for this training, but if you have a look at this video, it will help you in preparing better for this training, come more prepared about what is going to be covered in the training, and also apparently it will also help you getting more familiar with me. So let me just give a brief introduction about myself. I have been in this sector for the last 20 years. I've worked for organizations like Pradhan, I've worked for CSR entities like Mozarbear, FICCI, mostly in senior and middle level management positions. And I've also worked for Digital Green, which is involved in agriculture extension. So that has been my full-time engagement in the last 20 years. Apart from this, now the next question comes in is what am I doing in this training on NRLM? So my association with NRLM goes back around 6 years, since 2014. I've been associated with NRLM as a national resource person, or which is more commonly known as an NRP. Yeah, so as a national resource person for institution building and capacity building theme. And most of my engagements have been with the states in the northeast. So Tripura, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Arunachal, I've been engaged with them very closely as they have taken the first steps towards building these new community-led entities and community-led interventions. NRLM has given me a unique opportunity to be involved with youngsters who were actually doing the nuts and bolts of the National Rural Livelihood Mission, which is forming groups, bringing together women, skilling them in terms of how to run their groups, how to conduct meetings, how to keep their accounts, and then bringing them together, mobilizing them into the village organizations, and then finally bringing them together as a cluster level federation. So I've actually seen youngsters and young teams in the field, struggling through their days and starting from zero, and today, like in Tripura, have reached a stage where they have got CLFs or cluster level federations, which everyone who visits them have got a word of praise for those kind of federations. So this has been my professional background. As far as my education background goes, I'm a social work graduate from Jamia Millia Islamia in Delhi. I've also done my English honors. And if I were to tell more about me, I'm a very avid biker. I like to take out my bike and also my car. I'm a traveler. I keep on visiting new places. I have a YouTube channel which I keep on updating with my videos. I will share the details, the link of my YouTube channel. If you want, you can have a look at that, look at the videos that I have tried to capture my experiences in these different states of India. So I welcome you to have a look at my YouTube channel. So that's enough about me. Let's start talking about this training module that you're going to spend some valuable time on in the next few days. Yeah, so as you can make out from the background picture, the picture behind me, that this theme of IBCB has got to do a lot about how to form groups, how to nurture groups, self-help groups, how to form and mobilize women into higher order entities like village level federations, and then going on to form cluster level federations. But we're going to talk about it a little later. Before that, Dipayan would have shared another sheet with you. This sheet has got 3 columns. It's called the KWL column. The K stands for what I know right now about KW is what I want to learn, and L is what I have learned. So the first 2 columns is what you have to fill up and send it back to me by the WhatsApp number, which I will share as part of this message. And so you'll have to share what you already know about SHGs, community institutions. B, the second column, is what you want to learn in this one hour session that I'm going to have with you tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever the training is. And on the day of the training, once you have finished the session, I would want you to write about what you have learned in this session, what new things you have learned, or even if I would welcome observations of something which you think has been reinforced from this training, you are all the more welcome to come and share that. So please, after you've listened to this video, take up that table. You can actually draw a table on a piece of paper. You can write down your observations. The first column is what you already know about SHGs, what you already know about VOs, what you already know about CLFs. It is all right if you're not able to write about CLF, that's all right. But whatever you know, please do write in the first column. Second column, which is the W column, is what I want to know. So W stands for want. So what do you want to learn from this session that you're going to have tomorrow or day after tomorrow? And so if you can write it down and share it with me on my WhatsApp number, you can take a picture and send it back to me. This is from, this will be very helpful for me to understand you, also be able to modify my my session if at all it is required. So just to begin on this topic of IBCB, one of the major things that the NRLM tries to do is facilitate a very unique journey of the poor woman. This journey is from being a beneficiary to being a member to finally being an owner. Yeah, you can have a look at the visual which is coming in front of you just beside me. Is that you can see this three-staged journey. First, as a beneficiary, when the poor woman acts and behaves as a beneficiary, she's very dependent on the government functionary. She is looking for help. Then comes the stage when she gains certain skills and starts behaving as a member. She knows her rights, she knows her responsibilities, she knows her roles as a member of a SHG, as a member of a VO, or as a member of a CLF. And finally, you get to the point where the woman actually reaches the stage of a owner. There, she not only understands what her roles and responsibilities are, but she also starts acting in a very sensitive manner. She's sensitive to her own needs as well as sensitive to the needs of the other people around her. She is sensitive to the challenges that her community faces, her group faces, and she is ready to take up the initiative in addressing those challenges. Whether it is health issues, whether it is education related issues, whether it is livelihood related issues, the action she understands is totally hers, and that is what is meant by agency. Her agency, her understanding that to bring about change in my life, I have to work, that gets enhanced when she starts feeling, when she enters this last stage. So this is what NRLM tries to do, and it does it through very standardized set of trainings that is given not just to the women but also to the people who are actually going there and training them, and also a very huge emphasis on how we engage with the women. That is another area of focus of NRLM. So one, how do we engage? Two, how do we mentor and monitor the program? Three, how do we prepare the woman to do this journey from being a beneficiary to a member to an owner? So this is the general approach that NRLM has. If I were to put it in a nutshell, you can see this three-tier system which I have been talking about, and this is basically the community architecture that NRLM promotes. At the base, you have the primary level organization called the self-help group. आप लोगों को सब पता ही है सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप क्या होता है, मैं फिर भी एक बार दोहरा देता हूँ. दिस इज एन एफिनिटी ग्रुप ऑफ वुमेन फ्रॉम कंटिगुअस एरियाज. क्योंकि जितने आसपास रहेंगे उतना एक दूसरे के बारे में उनको जानकारी होगी और एक दूसरे के लेंडिंग और डिसीशंस में एक दूसरे को मदद कर सकेंगे. सो अ क्लोज अ स्मॉल एफिनिटी ग्रुप ऑफ कंटिगुअस वुमेन जो रेगुलरली बैठते हैं, हर हफ्ते बैठते हैं, बचत करते हैं, और उसी बचत में कुछ देर बाद वो आपस में लेनी देनी शुरू करते हैं. फिर ग्रेजुअली जब उनका कॉर्पस बढ़ता है तो बैंक से लोन भी लेते हैं, लेके अपने मेंबर्स को और लोन देते हैं जिससे कि वो अपनी जीविका को और ताकतवर बना सके, अपने एक अच्छा जीवन जीने के लिए उनको एक अच्छा मौका मिल सके. सो ये है SHG. कुछ समय बाद जब SHG अच्छे से अपना काम करने लगता है तो ये पाया जाता है आमतौर पे कि सिर्फ SHG तक सीमित रहने से महिलाओं की सारी या समाज की सारी इश्यूज़ का, सारी समस्याओं, सारी चुनौतियों का समाधान नहीं हो सकता है. उस चीज़ को एड्रेस करने के लिए कम्स द नेक्स्ट लेवल ऑफ कम्युनिटी बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, विच इन त्रिपुरा इट इज़ कॉल्ड द विलेज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. और विलेज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैसे बनता है? बेसिकली हर SHG में आपके यहाँ पाड़ा होता है, पाड़ा या अपने ग्राम के SHG, हर एक SHG में से दो दो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स वो चुनते हैं और हर महीने बैठक के लिए भेजते हैं। अपने एसएचजी के प्रोग्रेस के बारे में वो जाके वहाँ बताते हैं, दूसरे एसएचजीज के प्रोग्रेस के बारे में जानते हैं, एक दूसरे को फीडबैक देते हैं। वीओ इसी तरीके से मॉनिटर करता है अपने एसएचजी की क्वालिटी को कि एसएचजी सही से चल रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा है, कुछ दिक्कत तो नहीं आ रही, दिक्कत आ रही तो कैसे उसको एक दूसरे से सीख के उसका समाधान कर सकते हैं। वीओ एक अच्छा माध्यम है आपके गांव के जो पीआरआईज है, पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन है, उनके साथ तालमेल मिलाने के लिए भी वीओ का ही जिम्मेदारी है। किस चीज़ में पीआरआई को एसएचजी के संगठन की मदद की ज़रूरत पड़ सकती है, कहाँ पर पीआरआई से हमको यानी एसएचजी की महिलाओं को मदद की ज़रूरत है। वीओ से ऊपर जब हम देखते हैं तो इस पूरे अरेंजमेंट के चरम पे बैठा हुआ है सीएलएफ। सीएलएफ कैसे बनता है? ऑफ कोर्स जिस तरीके से एसएचजी से दो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स आई हैं, उसी तरीके से वीओ से भी हर एक वीओ से दो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स चुना जाता है, उनको भेजा जाता है क्लस्टर लेवल फेडरेशन में अपने अपने विलेज या अपने अपने गांव का प्रतिनिधित्व करने के लिए। और इस पे भी वीओ सीएलएफ का भी बहुत हद तक एक कॉमन रोल है वीओ जैसा कि वो अपने मेंबर वीओज का परफॉर्मेंस ज़रूर एसेस करती है कि सही तरीके से काम कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है। इसके साथ साथ जो एसएचजीज को अच्छे से चलने के लिए जो सेवाओं की ज़रूरत है, द सर्विसेज दैट दे रिक्वायर, फॉर एग्जांपल ऑडिट, फॉर एग्जांपल ट्रेनिंग, समय पे ट्रेनिंग मिलना और अच्छी क्वालिटी की ट्रेनिंग मिलना बहुत ज़रूरी है एक एसएचजी के लिए। ये सुनिश्चित करने का जो जिम्मेदारी है वो सीएलएफ है, ये इस तरीके के सर्विसेज। और ये जो सर्विसेज जो देंगे, यानी हमारी जो कम्युनिटी कैडर है, जो इस तरीके के सर्विस प्रोवाइडर्स जो कम्युनिटी में से ही सिलेक्ट करके ली गई हैं, उनको सीएलएफ के अंदर ही हाउस किया जाता है। हाउस किया जाता है मतलब वो सीएलएफ के स्टाफ होते हैं। एक और जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है सीएलएफ का वो ये है कि जो कम्युनिटी इन्वेस्टमेंट फंड है, जो एनआरएलएम हर स्टेट में हर एसएचजी को देती है, हर एसएचजी के लिए ईयरमार्क किया हुआ है, वो सीएलएफ लोन के हिसाब से ग्रुप्स को देता है। सो वो लोन देना और समय पे लोन वीओ के अप्रूवल के साथ सही समय पे लोन देना, वो भी एक सीएलएफ का इम्पॉर्टेंट, बहुत ज़रूरी, महत्वपूर्ण जिम्मेदारी है। सो ये जो आप देख रहे हैं, आप मेरे साथ बने स्क्रीन में देख सकते हैं कि ये तीनों ये बने हुए हैं, ये तीनों स्तर बने हुए हैं, सारे स्टेजेस बने हुए हैं और उसके साथ उनके फंक्शंस भी लिखे हुए हैं। इसके बारे में एक डिटेल्ड पीडीएफ है जो कि इसी मैसेज के साथ हम दीपा एंड विल शेयर विथ यू। सो आप उसको ज़रा अच्छे से पढ़ लीजिएगा। उसमें बहुत अच्छे से क्लियरली डोमेन्स मार्क की हुई है कि हमारे एसएचजी की क्या जिम्मेदारी है, what is the responsibility of our village organization and what are the responsibilities of the CLM. So read that and I think इतना इस वीडियो के लिए काफ़ी है। आप ये दोनों चीज़ें करिए जो मैंने आपसे एक बोला था, वो टेबल के 2 कॉलम आप भर के मुझको व्हाट्सएप कर दीजिए और ये ज़रूर पढ़िए, पढ़ के आइए ताकि हम लोग इसके आगे बात कर सकें, तो उसमें और अच्छे से बात हो सकती है, हमारी एक दूसरे की समझ और अच्छे से बढ़ सकती है। सो टिल देन, सी यू।